guys, so to start off this nail, I sanitized my hands as well as my model's, and I've already pushed back her cuticles. I've buffed off the shine and removed any dead tissue on the nail plate. I've also applied an artificial tip, and we've prepped it for dip application. But before we go on with this nail, we are going to make the tiara that goes on top. So to do that, I'm going to grab the paper from a nail form and my acrylic from the Diamond Acrylic collection, and it is 24K. So beforehand, I sketched up a drawing of a crown of how I wanted it to look. You want to make sure that you kind of pre-plan so you can visualize how you want it to be before you get to this step. So I'm going to be working on the back of a nail form paper. You want to use the side that's really smooth and shiny. This is going to help your crown come up off the paper very easily. So now that this crown is all ready to go to put on top of the nail, I'm going to start working on building the nail with dip powder. So for our foundation layers, I'm going to be using natural dip powder. So the first thing we're going to do is apply number 1. This is Bond. We're going to apply this to the natural nail plate. Now we are going to go in with number 2. This is our base. We are going to use this to adhere the dip powder. Our next layer of base, we are going to cover 3/4 of the nail. So you want to start right about here and then go all the way to the free edge. You want to make sure that you're not putting too much product on the side walls of the nail, because then you will have a bulky appearance. And we want to keep this very slim. So now we are done with our structure layers. We're going to grab our color, and today I'm going to be using Soho. This is from the London collection. When applying your first layer of colored powder, you want to go a hairline away from the cuticle, all the way down to the free edge. For this step, I'm going to be using the recycling system so that I can make sure that she has full coverage on the entire nail. For the second layer of color, you want to make sure that you are covering the entire nail. So pay close attention to the sides of the nail as well as the cuticle area. So now that we're done with our 2 layers of Soho, I'm going to go in with Winter Wonderland, and we are going to put this over the top of the color. This is just going to add a little bit of shimmer. So now that we are done with our colored layers, it's time to go in with our clear dip powder, and we are going to encapsulate the entire nail. So now that we are done with all of our layers of dip powder, I'm going to go in with number 3. This is Sil Protect. This is going to harden our dip powder application. So now that this nail is hardened, it's ready for filing. So after I'm done shaping the nail, I'm going to go in with the buffer block, and I'm going to buff the top of the nail. So after we're done filing and buffing, you're going to grab a lint-free nail wipe with a little bit of alcohol, and we are going to clean any of the debris or dust from the nail. So now it's time to put the top coat on this nail. But before you do that, you want to make sure that you are putting another layer of number 3 Sil Protect over the entire nail. This is what's going to help your top coat dry. So after applying the layer of Sil Protect, you're going to grab a lint-free nail wipe, and you don't want to put anything on it. You want it completely dry, and we are going to rub off any excess Sil Protect as well as pushing the product into the top layer of the nail. So now we're going to grab our number 4, and this is our Dip Essentials top coat. So when applying, I apply down the left side and the middle and the right side, trying to make sure that I'm not overlapping any of the previous strokes. So after applying the first layer of top coat, you're going to want to wait for this to dry. So our first layer of top coat is dry, and now it's time for our second layer. So now that we are done with this nail and our top coat has dried, we are going to grab the little crown that we made, and we are going to apply this to the nail. And there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this royal look. If you would wear this, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!